Catharine Beecher was born in 1800 in East Hampton, New York. Catharine was the oldest of 13 children born to Dr. Lyman Beecher. Lyman was a Presbyterian minister, and her mother, Roxana, died when Catharine was 16 years old. Because of this, she grew very close emotionally with her father. Her younger siblings looked up to her as their caretaker, and Catharine acted as the head of their household, and she felt very responsible for all her siblings. At this time in American history, even the wealthiest of women did not receive a very good education. Catharine did not agree with these ways. She devoted her life to attempting to instill the importance of women gaining an education. Throughout her life, Beecher was anti-suffragist. Catharine believed that women should gain an education, but not overtake men's roles in society. But to be more successful in raising families and building a home. That's where she believed women could do their greatest work. As America expanded and began establishing the frontier, this rapid growth also led to a greater need for teachers. Also, because of this growth, men began leaving the teaching profession and pursuing careers in industry and innovation. She saw the importance very early and felt the need to stress the importance of educated women filling in these roles as teachers. When Catharine was 9 years old, their family moved to Litchfield, Connecticut, and there she studied the Litchfield Female Academy, taught by a revolutionary teacher, Sarah Pierce. Pierce instilled in Catharine the idea that men and women are intellectually equal, and this is what fueled her passion about women and education. Catharine became a school teacher in 1821, and in 1823 she co-founded the innovative Hartfield Seminary. This is a school for females, and it was primarily focused on teaching the girls how to become mothers and teachers. In 1829, she published a seminal essay on the importance of women as teachers, called Suggestions Respecting Improvements in Education. In this essay, she stressed the importance of women as teachers in society and offered her belief that women are natural teachers. She went on to explain that teachers are responsible for instilling social and intellectual morals in children who would be the future generation. In 1841, she published her most well-known work, A Treatise on Domestic Economy, which described her belief of the importance of women in the home. Beecher argued that women are naturally nurturers and teachers, and their best work will always be done in the home and in the schoolhouse. Beecher also expanded on the fact that some women might not marry and have children, as she herself never did, but she emphasized women's ability to become teachers and share their feminine virtues with society, even if they never became mothers. Catharine states, "If all females were not only well educated themselves, but were prepared to communicate in an easy manner their stores of knowledge to others, if they not only knew how to regulate their own minds, tempers, and habits, but how to effect improvement in those around them, the face of society would be speedily changed." A mass of contradictions, Beecher championed the intellectual capabilities of women, but remained an anti-suffragist throughout her life, believing that women could best influence their society by their work in the home and in the schoolhouse. In her address to the Christian Women of America in 1871, she also expressed her concern that suffrage would cause the humble labors of the family and school to be more undervalued and shunned. As she grew older, she continued to work in areas that involved the teaching profession. In the 1830s, she moved to the Midwest with her father and began to attempt to establish the same love for education in the Midwestern frontier. She began working on the creation of the first McDuffie readers, which were the first textbooks for elementary-aged children. In 1852, she founded the American Women's Educational Association in hopes to train women to be teachers to further establish schools in the frontier. She continued to voice her opinion for the importance of teachers until her death in 1878. Catharine Beecher not only instilled within society an idea of the importance of education, but also created a feeling of respect towards women in the teaching profession. Today, this idea still exists, and teaching is now predominantly women. Her belief that women possess a natural ability to teach has carried on throughout the years and allowed teaching to fulfill the concept she had in mind from the beginning.